Alright, 2026 schedule is officially out now for NASCAR. We find here we go. So here's the Cup Series schedule. Once again, Bowman Grades were confirmed already earlier this year. They crashed it, and the first 5 races say Daytona is already confirmed earlier this year. Atlanta, Elk Park, Calder, Phoenix, and Las Vegas. Same thing for the first 5 races, and this time we got a big change here now. Darlington's now in March now. It's been moved to 2 months after. Well, what's it, May or April? I forgot this year. And then March is we got 2 off weeks this year in 2026. First was April 5th, and then Bristol, and then Kansas we moved 1 month now to April, and on to Talladega Speedway in Texas Motor Speedway May 3rd, and got a big change here. Walks goes back into May. Now they're going to go to May this in 2026 after being in August now. Well, last year was September 2 for the playoffs, but now it's in May, and this time, and they also race on Foxing, but this time it's at the Monster Mile at Dover for the All-Star race, and the Pineville course starts at Charlotte, and then Nashville, Michigan stays in June. Pocono, and then San Diego is confirmed already this year. So nobody's gonna one gets moved out 1 month to June, and we got a big change here. Chicago is returning next year in 2026. Yes, you heard that right. Chicago is returning next year on 4th of July weekend next year. And Atlanta, of course, starts the TNT Sport. This starts on Sunday instead of Saturday. Norfolk Sport will be at the first points paying races 30 years in 1996 on July 19th and of course last race the Brickyard 400 TNT Sports, and then the off week August 2nd, and then Iowa Speed will kick off the NBC Sports coverage in Richmond, and then New Hampshire goes into August now, right before Daytona, and then the regular season finale in Daytona, Darlington. And round 16 staying, Darlington, Gateway puts the same thing, and here's round 12. Kansas, first race to the round 12, and this time Las Vegas goes to the round 12 in 2026. The Charlotte Roval, of course, last race to round 12. And then round 8, Phoenix, of course, we're confirmed already. Miami be the championship race next year. And the Talladega, Martinsville, and then Miami be the championship race will be confirmed. Now the O'Reilly Auto Parts, yes, changing the name now to the Xfinity Series. And then on Valentine's Day, the NASCAR O'Reilly Parts Series headed to Daytona. Atlanta, Circuit Americas. It's been there since 4 years, since 2021. Well, might be 5 next year, but and Phoenix and Las Vegas and Darlington. Then March, and now the O'Reilly Auto Parts heading back to Rockingham next year in 2026. And Bristol to Kansas. Yes, you heard that right. Kansas now in April for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Now it used to be in the fall race. Now it's in spring. Now Talladega, which Zero got injured, I forget, talking about his best friend, Jesse Love. And in Texas, and the Waxahachie once again in May. Dover, Charlotte Motor Speedway, Nashville, Pocono, San Diego are confirmed. Sonoma's going to move 1 month again, like I said, June 27th. And Chicago and also racing the 2. And then the already outposts heading to Atlanta. And Indianapolis returning, Iowa returning, Daytona. And no Portland on here. They're not going to Portland next year. That's sad. Then they turned to Darlington, and the Gateway is actually finale once again like this year, I think. And then Bristol, Las Vegas, the Roval is turning again. I wish it was the Oval. And Phoenix, Talladega, Martinsville, and like I said earlier, it's been confirmed Miami. Here we go. So here's the Truck Series schedule. Daytona kick off the year in Atlanta, and this time we got a big change to the schedule. We got 2 street courses in the series for the truck. Then to the St. Petersburg next year, 2026. Darlington Truck Series returning to Rockingham next year. Then Bristol, Texas Motor Speedway, and then Roxy Grand 3 Series heading to Roxy Grand this year. Then Dover, all 3 series to Dover. Truck Series returning to Dover. So it's like, I put 2020 or 2021, I forget, I don't remember. Then Charlotte, Nashville, Michigan returning next year for the Truck Series. San Diego's like confirmed, all 3 series heading. And then Truck Series returning to Round Rock Park next year. And then Norfolk Sporo, and then RP, Lucas Oil, Indianapolis, actually Park returning. Richmond, it's Vegas season finale. No, I'm just kidding, it's not. New Hampshire's Vegas season finale for the Truck Series next year. And then Bristol will kick off the playoffs for the Truck Series on September 17th. And then Kansas, since O'Reilly's racing there in the fall, will replace that. And then the Roval will return next year for the Truck Series. And then Phoenix says it will be not be the championship race next year. It'll be on October 16th. Then Talladega, of course, on October 23rd. Then Martinsville. Then the last but not least, Miami to confirm. So those are the scheduled races this next year, 2026. Also, we got other big news if I can find it. Hey, give me a second. I'll be back.